Hi, my name is Andy Barrow. I served a total of 27 years, the vast majority with the Pennsylvania Army National Guard, and sometime with the Army Reserve, and I retired at the rank of major. I served from 1990 to 2017. Now I am fully retired. I worked as a civilian police officer for 20 years. I retired from that, and that retirement came about after my last combat deployment. When I came back, it was just proven too difficult to perform the duties as a civilian police officer because of some of the injuries I had. I learned about the POV I think it was just through a Facebook search. I think I just randomly, found it and came across it. I sent a private message, and I guess it was Ryan responded back, and here I am. I would say just within the past 2 weeks, not long at all. I'd never heard of the organization. I was actually surprised it came together so quick. Ryan was quick to reply back, and here I am. Just my local VFW. I try to help them out. I'm in the process now of becoming certified as a service officer because of all my experiences with the VA. And to be quite honest, the VFW kind of needs younger guys, although I don't know if I'm that young. But, some new blood, some new perspectives on things, I think will help veterans organizations. This event, the expectation I had was exactly what I think was delivered, just simple camaraderie. In my perspective, every veteran is different. We all have different experiences. We all have different personalities. For me, myself, I am not one who would take well to counseling. I don't take well to groups. I'm not downplaying those. They work for some people. It just doesn't for me. What seems to work for me is sitting around, talking to other guys, just informally, and just things come out informally. It's almost like informal counseling, if you will. That's best for me. I would absolutely recommend this to other veterans because there are a lot of us. I'm telling you, I know a lot of veterans, and a lot of veterans are like me. We don't necessarily take very well to that clinical type environment. And again, I'm not downplaying that, but it's just a lot of us are type A personalities, tough guys, if you will. And just sometimes it's just that informal exchanges. We had one last night. We had a great conversation last night. It's a conversation that's hard, but not in this environment. It's easy. It comes easy. Things come out easy. We were talking about things, and the neat thing was you find out that other people, other guys are just like you. They're experiencing the same things, so you're not, as abnormal as sometimes we think we are. Yeah, the motto that I found about not being alone and standing together is, from my short time already, it was almost instant. When I got here the first day, I think I said to one of the other guys, within an hour, it's like we knew each other 30 years. I think that sums it up. You can't get that anywhere else. Yeah, the current location, this style of environment, it harkens back to our days when we were in uniform. It's a communal type environment, and it would be really great if there was some kind of permanency, where a permanent type of, just place for guys to go. For me to call up Ryan and say, hey man, I'm having a bad week, and to know that he doesn't have to take time to try to book a place or rent a place. I mean, and I know it's tough. I mean, I understand there's a lot of wheels involved in it, but good Lord, would that be great for guys? Absolutely, and gals. I absolutely plan to come to more of these. I think it's a little hidden gem. I'm glad I found it. I made friends. These are type of friends where even if I wouldn't see these guys for 10 years, I could see them out somewhere and we could just start that same conversation again. Any other veterans out there? If sometimes if you think, man, I'm having it tough, or what is wrong with me? Nobody else thinks like this. I would say absolutely give this a shot. Give this a shot. Get together, Like I said, You may not know these people when you get here, know these, other brothers and sisters when you get here, but you'll find within an hour it'll click. It'll click. When people use the term brotherhood and sisterhood, and I actually use words like that a lot. I mean, and it's more than just words. It is something. We don't often talk about it. Maybe we don't articulate it all the time. We're pretty good at hiding our emotions, but it's there, and we need that. We need that to still exist, to kind of keep us straight. Just to say a big thank you to this organization, to anybody who supports this organization. It's a noble cause. I'm very sincere when I say that. It is a noble cause.
What would that message be?
Yeah, so regardless of your rank when you're in the military, regardless of what position you held when you're in the military, we were all either soldiers, airmen, Navy, Marines. We all served. So that the whole rank thing kind of goes out the window, and I mean that in a good way, because where else could I put up with these guys making fun of me for being an officer? But it's fun, and that's what we do. That camaraderie, you can't match it. Cannot match it anywhere. Veteran suicide, I think it is. I think unfortunately, veterans sometimes hide their emotions very well and keep things bottled up, and they won't get the help that they need, and it's out there. And the help might be as simple as something like this. So again, I've learned a lot here just in the past day about the organization, about the mission of the organization, and I think it's critical to reach out to those caregivers, to reach out to the families. They're part of the support system for that veteran, and they need to be part of the support. And one good way is to get them involved in things like this, and maybe they might learn and see something, side of the veteran they didn't see before.
I think a lot of times.
So I did 4 deployments from 2002 to 2007. I was forward deployed in country, per se, more than 38 months. This included Bosnia, Afghanistan, 2 tours in Iraq. And my children were growing up then. So sometimes you miss a lot. And it's nice to be in an environment like this. If families were here, you can create some kind of new memory, So maybe that stuff that you missed, you kind of make up for it, if you will. Yeah, my wife Kathy, probably like a lot of spouses, when we come back, you are going to be a little bit different. I remember when I came back, I wasn't even in the house a day, and I started moving things, picking up things. I got into some kind of mode of I wanted to change, I wanted to do something, and that was my wife. God bless her. We are not easy people to deal with when we come back, and I readily admit that. Yeah, to the Stabler Foundation, Veterans Trust Fund, anyone who is supporting what's going on here. I used this word earlier, and I'll use it again. It's noble, and we appreciate it. And like I said, it works for me, and I think it'll work for a lot of other veterans. And if it saves one veteran's life, it's worth it.